Okay, well today we are looking at a model kit. This is a new one of the Mandalorian and Grogu, and this is being helped by my cat. So this is a BLokees kit, so I don't know if you've heard of these. I've started seeing them on, thank you Maggie, let's move the camera. I've started seeing them on eBay, but then I was in my local Hobbycraft and they had them on the shelf. They didn't have a huge selection. I think they had Mando, the Katie Sackhoff character, whose name I forget, and I think a Darth Vader, something like that. But none of the human characters, because I have seen the sort of photos of the Han Solo one. I quite fancied that, but I'm a sucker for a bit of Mando and Grogu merch, and this one looked quite good. They currently retail, I think, for £25 on off the shelf, and they're called the Champion class. So I don't know if they do different sort of versions of them, whether some of them have more detail, or I know this has got some like chromed type parts, so perhaps that makes it Champion class, or perhaps they're all Champion class. But let's have a look at what the box is claiming. So it's saying it's 121 pieces. Din Djarin and Grogu. I think it's tied into Mandalorian and Grogu, the film, obviously. So it's 14.5 centimetres high, age 14 plus. Don't know where the cat's going, she's going under the desk, which is always a worry. And it says, no brush required, no glue required, no cutters required, which I find is interesting because the stuff is definitely on sprues. So I don't know what they mean by no cutters. Is it especially designed to be twisted off? I don't like that idea. On the back you've got a couple of pictures of Din Djarin. You've got carrying Grogu. He's just on his own. He's got a cape. It shows the different subsections. And then it does show all the sprues. So you get quite a few sprues in it. Plus you get, looks like 2 Grogus, a load of different hands, multiple heads, although the jetpack is also shown up there, so I don't know what's going to be in it, to be honest. The cat's just coming out from under the desk. What are you doing? She's going to settle on my lap. So let's have a look, see what we get. So let's pop the box over there. Reposition myself slightly so the cat can sit down. So let's have a look. We get an instruction sheet. Cat tail. So you've got a QR code if you want to scan it. There we go. Probably takes you off to a website catalogue. So it got parts. Read before use. Contains small parts, sharp parts, handled with care, tools and paints not included. Hold on. It said we didn't need any tools or paints on the front. So equally, if we don't need a 7.5 ton lorry for this, would it say 7.5 ton lorry not included? Very strange. So you've got instructions. So you make the helmet, arms. So it's very similar to the Jabba the Hutt, not Jabba the Hutt, Boba Fett. Where's he gone? I must have moved him somewhere. I've got a Boba Fett one somewhere. I've got a video in the back catalogue making him. Can't remember who made that. I think it was Bandai. Is this Bandai? No, this is not Bandai. Oh, it's an offshoot. It's Model Kits. You've got a modelling kit company and you're calling it Model Kits. I suppose that's sort of, doesn't tell you a lot, does it? So there's lots and lots of parts for this. I don't know if I'm going to show making up all of it, but I'll show a bit of it, just see how it clips together. Exactly the same as front of the box, isn't it? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags. Let's have a look at the chromed bag. Apologies for any headphone users. Bad luck. So it's very nice. It is sort of chromed, but it could be painted because there's no chroming on here. So I think it has just been silver spray painted. It looks very nice. There's obviously no weathering on it, so I might do a bit of weathering on some of these. So you've got a stand and black, brown, tan, Let's have a look at Grogu's green sprue. So I thought that would be Grogu's face. Oh no, they got another bag with his face bits in. Wow, it's like Lego, isn't it? Okay, so let me get started and we'll make up his helmet and see how that goes. Okay, so one thing I've noticed is the instructions are not very helpful really in telling you which bit's which. So you've got C112, so presumably that's sprue C1, item number 12, sort of matches, makes sense. And it's showing going into that. It doesn't tell you what that is. And I don't know whether you've got multiples of those, because it shows you on here you've got 2. But then I don't know whether you've also got any on here. So I'm thinking it's this one that was in that bag. And see if it fits, I suppose. And then let's have a look, see at this claim that you don't need cutters. Yep, that's rubbish. You do need cutters. So yeah, so that's already, we've hit the snag in there, no tools needed. I would say if you're building one of these, don't not use cutters or a knife or something, because the stuff's going to look awful. And then it says to push that into there. I know I'm going to lose some of these bits. There we go. Okay, so it's a nice tight fit. That looks like that's his neck. And then the second bit is clamp the 2 helmet halves on it, and then the face shield goes on. So helmet halves, especially with these being chromed, you're not going to want to twist them off. Come on. I mean, it might be one of those where wherever there's a sprue, it's covered by something else. It might be that clever. So, which way round do these go? So round bit to the front, so that's his back part. So that goes in there. Like that. That goes on there. Like that. Really fiddly to get in position. There we go. Okay, that's clunked together. And then the face panel isn't there. Okay, the face panel weirdly is a separate part. Is that because it's got black on it? So it's not on the sprue? I don't know. There we go, so there's his little head. That's pretty good. I mean, it feels quite solid, goes together quite well. Like I say, I would use clippers. So I'm going to carry on. We'll come back when we've got a couple of more assemblies done. Okay, so got that section done. So he's got a posable head. It's very nicely going together, clips together very well, as I imagined it would. But you definitely do need cutters. So I'm going to crack on. Oh, I've also done his arms. I think they should just slot in like that. And he's got fully posable arms. Really nicely done. It's the best figures you could get. But I'm going to crack on and we'll come back when he's pretty much finished, I think. Okay, so I finished the model kit with help from Maggie. Hello, Maggie. So you get quite a bit of spare stuff. I'll show you in a second. So let me zoom down. So first of all, it went together really well. Really enjoyed it. It's a fun little half-hour kit to make up. Cat's wandering off. You get multiple various options. So you get feet with pegs in to put him on the stand if you want. Feet that are flat to put him elsewhere. You get a Grogu that sits on his shoulder, like that. You get a Grogu that's fully posable, ball jointed everything that's just walking, and he has got tiny little feet. Look at him, tiny feet. So he can go there. You get a gun for the holster and a gun that can go into a hand. Look at that trigger discipline, even on a model kit. You get some spare parts for the little bits that you're likely to lose, like the joints, which I was very grateful for. Though I didn't manage to lose it, I did drop a few bits on the hello Maggie on the carpet. So thank you for giving me extra bits. Let me pop the camera down. So posability wise, he's got everything. He's the most flexible figure you'll have ever seen. You can pretty much do every pose you want. Everything is flexible. His gun fits in his holster. The backpack can come off. Like I say, you can take Grogu off, you take his cape off. You don't get his big rifle, which I thought was interesting. But I think for 25 quid, I mean, you'll pay that for just a standard Black Series figure. And this one you can customise, you can dirty it down. I'm going to do a bit of weathering with some sort of brown rust wash. I don't like him too clean, same with Grogu. Because it's decent plastic, it will take it. So I'm really pleased with that. I might try and get some more of these. Also, let me just zoom around. Dun, dun, dun. There's Maggie. What do you think, Mags? What do you think about him? Don't care, do you? Just too hot. It's been super hot again today. Oh, Melissa. She's a good girl. Right, well, from Maggie and from Din Djarin. Did I call him Boba Fett earlier? He's Mando, they're all the same. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can. If you want to see more of these sort of quick build-up kits with no painting, let me know. But otherwise, I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.